The Introvert Oasis presents How INFJs Ruin Relationships, 7 Common Mistakes to Avoid. Are you an INFJ seeking more meaningful connections and long-lasting love in your relationships? Have you ever found yourself stumbling over certain patterns that seem to sabotage your connections with others? Well, you're in for a treat. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're delving deep into the world of relationships from an INFJ perspective. We'll be exploring 7 common mistakes that INFJs make that can sometimes ruin our most cherished connections. But fret not, because we've got you covered with practical tips and real-life examples to help you navigate around these pitfalls and build healthier, more fulfilling relationships. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets of successful connections? Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth together. Number 1. Overanalyzing. Picture this scenario. Your partner sends you a text message with a slightly ambiguous tone, and immediately, your mind goes into overdrive, analyzing every word and punctuation mark. You start questioning whether there's an underlying problem, and before you know it, you're convinced that something's wrong. Sound familiar? As INFJs, our analytical minds can be both a blessing and a curse. While it's valuable to have a sharp eye for detail, overanalyzing can lead to misunderstandings and unnecessary stress in relationships. So, what can we do to curb this habit? First, remind yourself that not everything has a hidden meaning. Take a step back, breathe, and consider the situation objectively. Next, practice open communication with your partner. Share your feelings and concerns without assuming the worst. Over time, this will strengthen the trust between you and your partner and lead to healthier communication. Number 2. Holding back emotions. It's not uncommon for INFJs to be guarded about our emotions, fearing vulnerability and potential rejection. In doing so, we often create a protective barrier around ourselves, making it challenging for our partners to understand what we truly feel. Let's imagine a situation where your partner does something that hurt you, but instead of expressing your feelings, you choose to bury them deep inside. In the short term, you might think you're avoiding conflict, but in reality, you're slowly creating distance between you and your partner. What's the solution? It lies in embracing vulnerability. As daunting as it may be, sharing your emotions honestly and calmly fosters a deeper emotional connection with your partner. Remember, true intimacy can only thrive when both partners are willing to open up and be vulnerable with each other. Number 3. Idealizing partners. This often leads us to idealize our partners. While it's wonderful to appreciate their positive traits, there's a thin line between admiration and creating unrealistic expectations. Let's say you believe your partner should always know what you need without you having to ask. This puts immense pressure on them to be a mind reader, and it's unfair. The antidote to this mistake is to see your partner as a whole person with both strengths and weaknesses, just like you. Embrace their imperfections and appreciate the unique qualities that make them special. Strive for a balanced perspective, appreciating the beauty of reality over the allure of idealization. Number 4. Neglecting self-care. We INFJs are natural caregivers, and we find immense joy in taking care of others. While this quality is beautiful, it can sometimes lead us to neglect our own well-being. Imagine always putting your partner's needs ahead of your own, leading to exhaustion and a sense of losing yourself in the relationship. The key to avoiding this mistake is to recognize that self-care is not selfish but essential. Set boundaries that protect your personal time and energy. Engage in activities that nourish your soul and bring you joy. Remember, when you take care of yourself, you can show up fully and authentically in your relationship, bringing even more love and support to your partner. Number 5. Avoiding conflict. Conflict is a part of every relationship, and as peace-loving INFJs, we may go to great lengths to avoid it. However, avoiding conflict can lead to unresolved issues simmering beneath the surface. Imagine your partner does something that upsets you, and instead of addressing it, you pretend everything is fine to maintain harmony. Over time, this can create a buildup of resentment and distance between you and your partner. So, how can we embrace conflict in a healthy way? Start by recognizing that conflicts are opportunities for growth and understanding. Approach difficult conversations with empathy and active listening, allowing both you and your partner to express your feelings and perspectives openly. Together, you can find solutions that strengthen your bond and deepen your connection. Before we move on to the next point, I have an exciting recommendation for all of you. If you're interested in gaining further insights into enhancing your relationships, I highly recommend the audiobook, The 5 Love Languages: The Secret to Love That Lasts, by Gary Chapman. This book explores the 5 love languages: words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, gifts, and physical touch that people use to express and receive love. Understanding your own love language and that of your partner can significantly improve communication and emotional connection, fostering a love that stands the test of time. You can find the link to this amazing audiobook in the video description below, so don't miss out on this opportunity for growth. Number 6. Taking on too much responsibility. As natural helpers, INFJs may feel compelled to take on too much responsibility in relationships. Picture this scenario. Your partner is going through a rough patch, and you immediately jump in to solve all their problems, without giving them the space to grow independently. This excessive involvement can lead to feeling overwhelmed and stretched thin. The key to avoiding this pitfall is to strike a balance between supporting your partner and respecting their autonomy. Encourage open communication and empowerment, allowing your partner to take responsibility for their actions and decisions. Remember, a healthy relationship is built on teamwork, where both partners can lean on each other without sacrificing their individuality. Number 7. Seeking perfection. The relentless pursuit of perfection. As INFJs, we have a tendency to seek flawless relationships, imagining that our partners and ourselves must always meet an unattainable standard. For instance, you might become frustrated if your partner doesn't plan the most romantic date or say the perfect words. The truth is, no relationship is perfect. Growth and connection occur through shared experiences, both positive and challenging. Embrace the reality that imperfections are a beautiful part of being human. Celebrate the small victories and appreciate the unique bond you have with your partner. In doing so, you'll find greater contentment and a deeper appreciation for the journey you're embarking on together. There you have it. An in-depth exploration of 7 common mistakes that INFJs may make in relationships and some practical strategies to avoid them. Remember, self-awareness is the key to personal growth and building healthier, more fulfilling relationships. I hope these insights resonate with you and serve as a gentle reminder of the beauty and complexity that relationships bring to our lives. And don't forget to check out the audiobook, The 5 Love Languages: The Secret to Love That Lasts, by Gary Chapman, for even deeper insights into enhancing your relationships. The link is right there in the video description below, waiting for you to dive into a world of love and understanding. If you're an INFJ, share your experiences, insights, and additional tips in the comments section. Let's learn and grow together as a community of compassionate souls. And, if you've made it this far, please consider becoming a channel member. Your support will enable me to keep creating these videos. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider joining our family. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, filled with more love and light.